What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. We hope you guys are doing good out there. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. It is finally time. I know the long wait has been there, but we're going to show you guys everything that we got at the 2023 34th Annual Stocks for Tots. It was a good event, and I will go ahead and just say this. Yes, it sucked. Some people canceled. Some people didn't show, didn't basically say they were not coming. They just didn't come. Well, that always usually happens. So one thing that I could say that good came out of this was we were not bothered in that line this year. I know sometimes we would get told we got to move on and all this stuff. Now, we won't go into all that, but we never got bothered. So that was a good feeling to know that didn't happen to us. But like I said, good event, always good because it is for a good cause. And I will let you guys know, total, me, my wife, and Grayson, we got 406 autographs at this event. Now, I don't want to hear the hatred. So if you're here to just do that, we don't even want to hear it because I know that's a big number. But some of the people, we would tell them just to sign. And I mean, we didn't get a lot from everybody, but there were certain ones where you had a couple more other than two. And it worked out. Now, there was a lot of people there signing, so that's kind of what the big number is from. But then also my wife, she was able to get some extras there for us and help us out along the way. She helped with Grayson some, and Grayson got his stuff, and then I got mine. So it was a little chaos here and there, but other than that, a good event. So we're going to start, no particular order. I'm just going to show you guys everything we got signed. I will let you guys know, though, this first stuff is what Grayson got signed. Now, this is a little odd thing, but Justin Calabro Racing gave Grayson this sticker, so that's not a signature, but there it is. But starting here is what Grayson got signed. So we got some Mike Wallace action, starting out. No particular order on the way that they was seated. We just kind of got it all done up. He got Waddell Wilson. A lot of people Grayson had never met as well. He was able to meet last night. Well, you guys get it. This is pre-filmed. I'll just say it. There's Ryan Vargas. We just do a lot of filming ahead of time, so it goes out to you guys. So there we go. Doug Richard. That's an error card. Obviously, he's not Rug Richard, but you guys know the deal. There's his real name there. Doug there. Robin Pemberton. I liked how he took the signing at time, and he would sign in silver, and he would sign in black on some. I do want to let you guys know, Grayson got 158. I got 194. And my wife did manage to get 54. So that's pretty good. Jerry Nadeau on a few. Larry McReynolds. Grayson has come a long ways. Don Miller to basically having his own stuff and then getting it signed. Don Miller. Dave Marcus. I did help Grayson out with some of these cards and gave them to him. Ken, listen to me. I can't even see because Carrie Earnhardt. What am I talking about? Dale Inman. It was good to see Sam Hornish. Man, hadn't seen him in forever. Didn't even recognize him. He has a full-grown beard now. He definitely does not look that way. Really didn't recognize him at all. That is Joey Gase. I think he was asking Grayson about those. That one got a little smeared. There's Joey. Johnny Benson. Believe it or not, that was the first time I'd ever met Johnny Benson as well. So I hope he can come back at some point. He was very nice. And it was good to finally meet him. And then we got that Dale Inman. I think they were giving those out. And then Sam Hornish. Robin Pemberton. So that was the trading cards that Grayson got signed. Trying to get them all back in order now. Then we'll move right into the hero cards. And like I always state and say, no particular order on any of these. We're just going to go through them. And no hate remarks from all these Newmans. He wanted to do it for Grayson. So there it is. We got Newman. Newman and Grayson have a very strong friend relationship, so to speak. Good friends. And it's nice that Grayson's adding to his collection. Now, some of these is the ones that I had bought from the Hall of Fame place. And some we had, so. And he was giving out this one. So we were happy to see something that we didn't have. And then shout out to Joe. He knows who he is. You may not watch this, though. He gave us this, and then Newman was on the inside, so he wanted to get him on that. Ryan Vargas. Now, you'll probably see some doubles in my stack from his stuff, so don't be surprised if you see some of these cards again. Like I say, I wanted to show everything. There's Spencer Boyd. Now, he wasn't at the table when we went through. There's Joey Gase. We recently got this in the mail, so that was awesome to get that signed. Joey Gase. Picked this up at AM Racing, Christian Rose. As well as this one. Was he handing that one out? I don't know which one he was handing out. But we got these. I think they were handing out these two at the shop. I think so. And then we got Logan Bairden. Never have met him before. And then it was good to see Austin Wayne Self, and he is now racing the dirt cars. So I was talking to him about that, and he's like, yeah, I've took a step back from the racing side of things with the truck series, and I want to focus on my dirt program. So Bill Blair was there. I think that's the same card he's been giving out. It may be different, though. I know, I think Will Cronkite's was the same. It was awesome to see Jerry Cook with a new card. That's nice. We'll show the front and back of that. I like that. Best wishes, was this Keenan Troy? I'm not sure who that is. Matthew Dillner. Always good to see him. Good to see Mr. Dink Widenhouse as well. Blank back on that one. Grayson got these signed by Donnie Allison. And it was funny, Grayson had the same shirt on, which he was getting tons and tons of comments on, and they were all good comments. But I would love to at least had $1 for every comment Grayson got on that shirt. And Donnie was talking about it, and he's like, oh, that's you, you know, talking da-da-da. And then he was like, I got my same hat and same shirt on. And wait, look at you. You do too. Now, I promise I didn't dress like that the other day. Now, Grayson didn't either with his shorts. But anyway, it's nice to see Donnie as always. And for him to sign it, he gave Grayson that one as well. Ronnie Thomas. We didn't have this one. That was cool. And that's an original postcard too. I don't know the year on it. Maybe, what, 1980? Something like that. I'll probably off from that. But Dave Marcus. We got Gary Raven. Waddell Wilson. It'd be nice if he got a different card, but no big deal. Dale Emmon. We're at the Hall of Fame 2012. We got Cliff Champion, crew chief, number 55. That's cool. Took him there at Charlotte. To Grayson. Renee Perks. And then, obviously, the other, Marilyn Green. The first ever Miss Winston Cup. And then we got Todd Parrott. Nice seeing him. And I think he had his daughter there, granddaughter, one of the two. Looks like her name might be, what, Laura? I don't know. Not sure. Doug Richard. Robin Pemberton. Peyton Urey. Tony Urey Jr., I believe that's him. Carrie Earnhardt. Kelly Earnhardt Miller. Wyatt Miller. I don't know why her husband won't bring something inside. He used to race as well. L.W. Miller, that is. And then Will Power. He was gone maybe to the restroom or had left or something, but he had cards there signed, so that was nice. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Hadn't seen her in a while. Elliott Ford Robinson, right there. Nice card that Bobby Dollar had. I'm glad to see that he finally made looks like a postcard for himself. And it's very cool because I think I'm going to get some of the drivers on it. You got Gray Gaulden, Blaine Perkins, Balicki, Parsons, Massey, Natalie Decker. So that'll be a little project, I guess, to work on. It's cool. I never saw it. I'll show the back of it as well. So cool to see that one. Shona Robinson And the number 84 Tropicana Pure Premium Ford Taurus. Blank back. Had never seen that one. And she signed that one to Grayson. We've gotten that one before. Sam Hornish, I actually have that one, so that was cool. Brooklyn Newman was there, Ryan's daughter. And Don Miller. Matt DiBenedetto. Larry Mack signed a few there for Gray. We already had Jeffrey, so he finished that one off. And then Larry had this one. Never have seen this card either, so it's pretty cool to see that. Kyle Petty signed these for Grayson. He was complimenting Gray there. That's Gray at like 3 months old. Pretty crazy. His first ever autograph session right there. We need to get Richard on that one now. And there's Kyle. Johnny Benson had these. I thought that was cool. I was telling him how that's the time that I remember his career. I don't really remember the Pennzoil car or any of that, but that's cool to finally meet him, as I stated before. Kevin LePage, and he had 2 different cards. Grayson got one of each. Mike Wallace signed for Gray, you know, those trading cards. Then he told him to pick out one. I'd like to have had one of each of the cards that he had, but he's kind of just kind of cutting people off, saying, you know, just grab the one. I didn't grab any just because, you know, Grayson done that. Jeff Fuller, he had these. I don't ever remember him bringing these out, so it was nice to see that. Steve Park, I had these printed out because we didn't have anything for him. Then he wound up having cards. I asked him about that Richie Evans throwback scheme. He said it was a Tommy Baldwin card, and it's kind of interesting. He said that Tommy Baldwin still owed him money from that race, so that's something I'm not going to go into, but that's crazy. Steve Park there in the 3 card. Jerry Nadeau. Then you've got Logan and Mitchell. They're the Stapleton 42 YouTube channel. And their little card there. Herb McCandless. Jason Line. And we've got Frank Spittle. Freight Train. Twin engine. Pretty cool there. Then we've got Buddy Martin. Awesome to have picked this up. This is brand new. Never seen this either. Jessie Punch has her own card. I was telling Bob Pockris, you need to get your own card, man. You gotta catch up with the times. And a bunch of those TV people were there. We've got Rick Allen. I think this was it Boyd Myers or something? I forget his name. Kim Kuhn. There's Bob Pockris. And then Justin Calabro. It's there. As well as Jack Dodson. I think Scott Allen and Jack Dodson. The Dodson Racing Insiders News with Scott Allen and Jack Dodson live broadcast 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. So that's their thing. Frank Kimmel was there. It's crazy. I hadn't seen Frank in years. So it's nice to see him. Mr. Bill Venturini, his wife was supposed to have been there. I didn't see her. Now, she could have been. And this goes back to some of the stuff that we had also bought. I bought this David Gilliland for Grayson. And then some of this stuff that's coming up is going to be what we got over at front row. Some of these. Not this one, I don't think. Todd Gilliland. Todd was nice and signed a bunch for us, so we appreciate him as always. I think he's gotten to remember us, so he hooked us up. We got to get McDowell on that. There's Georgia Peanuts. There's Gilliland on that. Travis Quaffle. Caden Quaffle. And Carson. It's both his kids there. William Sawalich. He signed a couple there. And then he was handing this one out. So that was cool. Then we've got Josh Dickens. Not sure who that is. Ron Hornaday looks like he had a new card. That's cool. 75 greatest drivers. So happy to see a new card by him. And then Landon Lewis. And then Joey Gase with a couple more here. And that one. And then Rick Houston was handing out one of the Grand National Scene commemorative issues. Rusty Wallace, I look back and he signed it there. It's like a little thing that they do, so that'll be some interesting reads there. Octane, if you're here, I mentioned you. He definitely remembered you. And he said, tell you, hey, Steve Wade wasn't able to make it out, so I hate missing him. But that is everything Grayson got signed. Now, I'm going to move right along. I know you'll probably see some doubles in mine, but It is what it is. I got this Brooklyn Newman shirt a while back, and it's like, whatever. Let's get her to sign it. It's kind of funny. But got her to sign the shirt, so that was awesome. Thanks to her. She's always nice. Then we got some cards here. Get to them in just a second. I did manage to add Johnny Benson and Carrie Earnhardt to the flag. I was supposed to have had gotten Sam Hornish and Todd Gilliland on there, but that didn't happen. And then on my Hall of Fame flag, I was supposed to have added Donnie Allison, and I forgot that, so that's kind of crazy. And then Bobby wasn't there. Thoughts and prayers his way as well. I won't mention or go into details on that, but we definitely want to remember him like that. Dale Emmon, though, starts us off. No particular order. Jerry Nadeau. David, listen at me. Dave Marcus. I needed that one for a set. And then we got some Mike Wallace cards here. These are for sets as well. Waddell Wilson. Signed several there. Got Ryan Vargas. Todd Parrott. Robin Pemberton. There he goes again. He's changing those pins. I love it, because it really does look good on those chrome cards and those glossier ones. And he knows what he's doing. Jerry Nadeau on a couple more. Don Miller. Always good seeing him, and thanks to him for putting on the event. Dave Marcus. Marilyn Green. Hated seeing her. I know she's, I think, partially blind or something. So her handwriting has not gotten... It's gotten worse, actually, and she's having to have help from Renee Perks, but it's nice that she's there to help her. That's awesome. Matt DiBenedetto on those, and then Bobby Dotter on those two. All right, moving right along. I'm going to try to get through these. I know we're 17 minutes in. We got this Ryan Newman. I got several signed by Jason Line. These are pretty cool. There's that one. Then we got Justice Calabro, Joey Gase, Keenan Tully. That's who that was. So I didn't know who it was on Grayson's. I got both the ones that Renee Perks did. I really do want to get out to that museum before they shut that down. Landon Lewis, Ron Hornaday. I added Landon Lewis on that one. Now I need that Luke Morey. I don't know if I'll ever get that. Josh Dickens. William Sawalich. Another William Sawalich. Carson Quapple. Caden Quapple. And then Travis. Travis also signed these for me. David Gilliland. I'd like to get the drivers on that. That'd be cool. I also added David and Travis on that. It's just something I'm messing with if there's somebody I don't have nothing for. It's an older fold-out poster, so no big deal. Todd Gilliland. Bill Venturini. Another Todd. Several more Todds here. And then we got David on that. It was blank up top, so that's why I done it. I know he drove it one time. There's Todd. I got Frank Kimmel. I actually had this one to get signed, so I was happy to add that. There's the Jack Dotson guy again. Here's Deb Williams. She's a reporter. Again, that Rick Allen. There's that Myers guy. Kim Coon. Bob. Jesse Punch. I know some of these are the same. That's why I'm not stopping long. There's Jesse Punch. I'll definitely try to get Dr. Jerry Punch on there. Buddy Martin. Frank Spittle. Jason Line. Herb McCandless. Here's one that Grayson didn't get. They gave me one of these, though. Kind of a different card there. Mitchell and Logan there. Johnny Benson. It was nice to get these finally signed. I didn't carry them around long enough. So happy to have knocked them out. Jerry Nadeau. Steve Park, along with the same two photos I showed earlier. There's the Jeff Fuller. That's the one that I chose for Kevin LePage. I had the other one. There's Johnny Benson. Then I was nice to add, thanks to Grayson and my wife for helping me some. And then I got Grayson, we got those trading cards signed for him, so that worked out. But I managed to add the ones that I had Richard already on, and I needed Kyle, so it was like worked out. I need to get Richard on that one. And same thing there. Be nice to get Buckshot. But we finished that one. We finished that one, obviously, because we can't get Sean Andretti. And there's that. Finished that one. Obviously, can't get Adam on there. And then it was nice to finish this. That's pretty awesome. I'm happy about that. Same thing there. I guess I could get Buckshot on it. And then Larry McReynolds. He signed these. I like how he put the year under there, so that's pretty cool. These both look the same, but one has the Food City Racing, so there's a little difference. And then the shading as well. And then, like I said, I finished mine off as well. I already had Jeffrey, added Larry. There's Matt DiBenedetto. I had that Sam Hornish. Finally got it signed, carrying it around enough. Then I had these cards. Like I said, I was supposed to have added Sam on that flag, but I guess getting him on that prism, pretty awesome. And then the 2 rookie cards. And then I love those Press Pass Confidential cards. They made autograph versions of those too, and they look so awesome. And that's kind of the next best thing to it. Whoops. As we knock the phone over, I'm not going to edit that out. We're going to keep going. Probably seen my ugly mug in it. Don Miller there. Brooklyn Newman. Sam Hornish Jr. Shona Robinson. Same thing that Grayson got there. Bobby Dotter. Again, I would love to get all those drivers on that. That'd be awesome. Elliott Forbes Robinson. Jennifer Joe. Will Power. Wyatt. Kelly. Kerry. There's Yuri Jr., I think, on that one. Peyton Yuri. Doug Richard. Robin Pemberton. The daughter, granddaughter, or whatever of Todd Parrott. And then there's Todd Parrott. Marilyn Green. And then I thought this was awesome. I got Kelly, Ron, and Carrie. I need to get Dale on this. And I want to know, somebody out there tell me, I could do some research. I want to know who that is. I can't get Senior, but it would be awesome to figure out who that is. I guess I could research it myself, but I got the triple on that just in one night, so that's awesome. Cliff Champion, crew chief in the 55 there. Dale Emmon with the Hall of Fame inscription 2012. Waddell Wilson. I managed to get Dale Emmon on this. I'd like to get Rick Wilson and Robbie Loomis. I seen Loomis has been signing, but man, I tell you, sending that out would be tough. I would love to have that done, though. Gary Raven, Dave Marcus, Ronnie Thomas. And this is an awesome piece coming up. Dink Widenhouse. I hate that I didn't get Bobby on it. But, I mean, really the only people left I could get on here that's legit going to sign would be Jimmy Hensley and Darrell Waltrip. But the 1975 20th Annual Old Dominion 500 at Martinsville Speedway from 75. This program only costs $2. We got Richard, Dave Marcus, and Donnie Allison. I mean, that's epic. Then I got Donnie on this Ignition magazine, and then he flipped it over and signed the back there. And I've heard that Waddell Wilson built that engine, so I guess I could have gotten him on it, but it ain't no big deal on that. Matthew Dillner. There's that Keenan Tully. Jerry Cook, I mentioned earlier. Nice to see that he has a new card. Will Cronkite. Bill Blair. Christian Rose. Christian Rose. Sorry for the multiple repeats, but, you know, this is me showing everything other than those extras. I'm not going to go into all that, even though we've gotten a bunch of doubles here from the first batch. But Joey Gase, Spencer Boyd, Joey Gase, Vargas, and then I got my Grand National scene. And it looks like, I don't know what's going on. It's just, oh, it's made like that. Okay. So it does come out. But that's everything that I got, minus the die cast. Let me get all this cleared out and over to the side, and we will show you guys what I got signed die cast wise. It's not much. Now, I have something sent off right now that's going to be coming back soon. But I managed to get this Kerry Earnhardt Intimidators card, and I've gotten the 164 and the 124 of this signed now, so I'm pretty excited to have that complete. And Kerry always remembers me every time he sees me. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. And then we got the Jan King Looney Tunes for Kerry Earnhardt, and then I had gotten this at Bowman Gray this year for like $10, Racing USA. And I turned it into something. Got it signed by Kerry Earnhardt. So that's pretty exciting there. And then this one is awesome. This is adding to Grayson's collection of his Newman. Now, I know there's no trunk on this. And the reason I done it, because I didn't want the wing to get broke. Those COTs are bad about getting broke. But we got Newman on this. And that just looks gorgeous. And that yellow, I love it. It looks so good. And it pops. So, that is everything, though, guys. I know we're 26 minutes, almost 27, and if you stayed for this entire deal, we appreciate it a ton. Anyways, this is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we will see you guys later. As always, thanks for watching. God bless, guys.